We've seen reviews of everything: tech, cars, games, toys, and where do we find most of them? On the big boy itself. YouTube. Today it's time for the turns to table. The reviewer becomes the reviewed. And by the end of this video, we will be rating YouTube to finally answer the question, is YouTube still worth it? So I'm categorizing this review into 4 sections: user interface, content discovery and consumption, cross-device sync, and accessibility on phones, PC, and TV. There's supposed to be a TV here. Also, for this first section, I found a really great video by a channel called Juxtapose. That name, go check them out. They break down YouTube design and redesign it really well. Now let's talk about the interface. I mean, it's kind of organized with algorithm-driven filters at the top and a sidebar offering additional functions. Though on mobile, it does feel a bit bare. Though I do like the bottom bar, it's clean and pretty well structured. Oh, and here's a quick trick. If you search for a video on the home page, on the shorts page, subscriptions page, the U page, it mimics multiple search tabs on the mobile app, which is kind of lifesaver, especially when you're trying to remember something specific you're looking for. But that's where the worshipping ends. You see this plus icon at the bottom of your phone? It's honestly terrible. I mean, why couldn't it just be a search icon? Think about it. Most users are not opening the mobile app to make a video. Instead, we have this redundant make video option, while the search icon is stuck at the top right like a refugee. I mean, it would make so much more sense to bring the PC's upload icon to mobile, then move it up to the top, while bringing the search icon to the bottom middle. And then there's the playlists. Did you know they change dynamically depending on what you did last? Seems like a really good feature on paper, but in practice, come on bro. For example, if I like a video or add a video to a playlist, when I reopen the app, that playlist will be moved to the front, while every other playlist will be moved to the back, including watch later. And it doesn't matter where you make the change, on PC, mobile, or TV, the change happens everywhere. Now this might seem minor, but take it like this. Imagine you're from a long day at school or work and you selected a video to put into your watch later that you wanted to watch in your bed later that night. When you reach that bed, tired as you are, the body will work on muscle memory and instinctively tap where it thinks watch later is, only to find another obscure playlist. It's frustrating and could have been avoided if they added a dedicated spot for watch later and liked videos like they do on the sidebar on PC. And yes, I know they have their own special icons, but I've found personally that doesn't help. But PC isn't perfect either. Check the sidebar. There's excess repetition, especially with the subscriptions. I mean, it's great to have a quick subscriptions tab, but then when you scroll down, you'll find a summarized list of all your subscriptions. When you click show more, it shows more subscriptions. And when you scroll down the list, you'll find a button for all subscriptions. See where I'm going with this? You think it offers more, right? Like maybe this is still a summarized list of all your subscriptions. But no, when you click on it, it shows the very same list of subscriptions just on the main page. The only difference between it and the one at the top is that this shows all your channels on the main page, while the one at the top shows only the latest videos from your channels. But come on, a single list or drop down would be so much cleaner and efficient compared to what we have here. I mean, the TV gets it quite well, so why can't PC? 5 out of 10. Alright, let's dive into content discovery and consumption. Probably the main reason why we all open YouTube. Now, YouTube's algorithm is honestly impressive, even if we hate to admit it. I'm looking at you creators. It predicts what you'll watch next based on your activity. For example, if I search for Korea extension videos as a new user, the moment I return to the home screen, the algorithm is already serving me his videos plus other related or trending videos in my area. That's how it starts building your profile, even if you're not actively trying to shape it. So it could use a clear option to tweak it a bit. The search function is also cool for YouTube. It's fast, smart, and allows filters, which helps to find exactly what you're looking for. Something that makes so much sense for a platform this massive. Also, watching videos is a pretty smooth experience that gives us the classic ways to interact with the video, skipping certain sections, changing playback speed, etc. There's also the ways that viewers can support their favorite creators by liking, commenting with timestamps, subscribing. Like, you can even test it out on my own channel. So just click those nice looking icons down there. But here's where there's trouble in paradise. Ads and shorts. Not these ones. Let's start with the ads. Since YouTube is free, it relies heavily on ads for revenue, but they've become ridiculously intrusive. I mean, we see them on the homepage, in search results, and even sometimes when we first open the app. And that's before we get to the videos themselves, where we can get an ad every 5 or 6 minutes. Even worse, the ad experience feels random. I mean, sometimes we can get double unskippable ads, while other times we get fewer ads than usual. Sometimes it feels like YouTube is just running on seasons. And don't even get me started on the inappropriate ads. You know the ones, the sketchy mobile game and chat up ads, half-dressed characters that make you think twice before opening YouTube in a public place. I mean, imagine opening the app in the office or at school or at home with your parents around. Awkward. Next we have shorts. I mean, I get why YouTube is pushing it. Short form content boomed after TikTok. But here's the problem. YouTube is overdoing it. Shorts are everywhere. The whole page, search results, they even sneak in when you scroll down from a video. Thankfully, we don't lose video progress when we click on a shorts. And then there's the interface. You see, YouTube somehow copied TikTok's design but kinda missed the mark. Like the scroll bar for skipping certain parts of a video. It works half the time and the other half it has such a small hitbox that sometimes you just end up clicking something else. Personally, I found that to get it to work, I have to first pause the video. But still, sometimes it doesn't show up. And after a few failed attempts, I scroll out of frustration only to land on an ad. Which brings me to my next problem. Why are they still a lot on PC and TV? I mean, why would someone, and I'm not judging, maybe I'm judging, but still, why would someone open their PC or TV to watch a short? Like the whole experience is subjectively worse on TV more than PC, partly because of the limited interaction capability. The reason why they work on phones is a small form factor which justifies the interface. But on TV, come on. The combination of ads and shorts makes discovering and consuming content much more frustrating than it actually should be. Yet this is the core of YouTube. 4 out of 10. Now let's talk about the cross-device sync, how YouTube works across different devices connected to the same account. And honestly, it's pretty impressive, especially between the phone and the TV. For example, connecting your phone to your TV is incredibly simple. You can log in directly to your YouTube app on the TV, allowing you to watch different things on different devices. Perfect for keeping those annoying cousins occupied. Or you can use the cast icon on your phone to effectively turn this phone into a remote where you can browse, control playback, read comments, and even use the phone's built-in keyboard to search things easier. Though it requires both the phone and the TV to be connected to the same network. Also, when you log in on the TV, you can get a prompt to just connect your phone, quick and easy. Also, when it comes to your PC, it's a bit less direct. Unless you use HDMI or screen sharing, there isn't a built-in way to connect your YouTube app on the laptop to the TV. But even so, all your account data like playlists, watch later history, they sync perfectly between devices. Heck, you can even save an ad that you're interested in and have it pop up as a notification on your phone. That said, there is one downside. If someone else connected on the same network clicks the cast icon, they can easily interrupt your session and take over the TV, which brings a whole new avenue for those sibling TV remote fights. But overall, this cross-device sync is pretty cool. 8 out of 10. Finally, let's talk about accessibility. How YouTube caters for users with different disabilities or different languages. And here the app does a decent job with the cards it's been dealt with. It uses a mix of its own features and the device's capabilities, like voice search, great for users who can't easily type, and based on my own sister's experiences, it handles accents quite well. There's also easy to use language settings in the settings, and for videos, captions, though they depend heavily on creators that offer them, but they are fairly accurate. Even the auto-generated captions try, though they can be a bit confused with some accents. And if a malicious creator decides to, they can mislead an entire audience. Captions are also a really good feature when trying to do some storytelling for videos with no voice lines. And yes, the app thankfully offers dark mode, which is a much appreciated feature for a lot of us users. However, a lot of accessibility improvements heavily depend on the device itself. And while modern phones have gotten quite good in this, there's still so much room for improvement. But for now, it works quite as well as expected. 7 out of 10. So now the verdict. Over the years, YouTube has really grown. I remember in 2015, it was somewhat of a luxury for some of us to actually access it. But now, viewers and creators are getting much more out of it. But as you can see with the rise of shorts and ads, it's starting to lose a bit of its pizzazz. Though there's still so much opportunity and room for improvement. So final verdict, 6 out of 10. And yes, YouTube is still somewhat worth it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. Let me know what you want to see next, or comment what you liked or didn't like about the video. I'm showing it to you and I got you covered.